All right, so today we're gonna work on whatever stuck emotions we may have in our body. We're gonna pick one. I'm gonna actually go to speaker view, um, so that way it's just me on the Facebook, and you guys aren't part of that. Today we're gonna work on just, any emotions that come up, or any uh, energy that's sort of stuck in our body, and this shows up in our world when we try and when we plan to do something, and then we're told, or not we're told, we think to ourselves, um, oh, I can't do that. I'm not smart enough, or I don't have the skill to do that, or who do I think I am to try and take this on? And that's usually an energy that's been trapped in our body. It probably came from a childhood moment where we were told something different than what we believed, and we started to believe it. In that moment, we couldn't process it as children, and that belief, that energy, just gets stored in the body. And every time we try and set a goal, or want to try and achieve something, this little voice comes in and says, "Oh, no, you can't do that. You're not good enough, smart enough, whatever it is." And it's subconscious, and it's all this part of our energetic field. So today we're gonna really relax and try and tune in to where that place is in our body, and we're going to try and move that energy a little bit. And so we'll just start with just getting real comfortable in our chair. I like to sit with my feet flat on the ground, spine straight. And we'll just close our eyes here and just start to go within. And we'll just start to quiet our mind and shut the outside world off. And here we can start to notice our breath. And you might notice the coolness of the inhale, and the warmth of the exhale on your nostrils or your lips. And just start to notice these sensations. And just allow your breath to come in and flow right into the abdomen. Allow yourself to take that full body breath, where the breath flows all the way into the lower abdomen. Or it feels like that anyways. And as this breath flows in, just realize that this is this infinitely organizing wisdom that's flowing into our body, and it's bringing nourishment into our body. And as the breath comes in and enters the lungs, and enters the bloodstream, and starts to bring all the nutrients, starts to distribute it throughout the body. Just realize that this is the gift of life that's flowing into our lungs and then flows through the river of life in our body, through our bloodstream. And all we need to do is allow this energy to flow, allow this healing, nourishing energy, allow it to come into our body and just go exactly where it needs to go. It's intelligent, it knows exactly where to go, what to do. All we need to do is allow it to flow. And as we exhale, we just let go of anything that's not serving us, anything we're holding on to. And maybe if it helps, imagine this gray mist flowing out of your nostrils or out of your mouth as you're letting go and releasing anything that's not serving you. And as you intake, maybe you can visualize this white wispy mist that comes in, full of healing, nourishing energy, distributing throughout your body. And as you exhale, you let go of anything that's not serving you, anything you're holding on to. You can just release here and allow it to flow out. Now just take a scan of your body from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. And just make it nice and slow. As you scan down across your eyes and your ears, your nose and jaw, just loosen up that jaw and let it relax. Just take a scan down your neck. And anywhere you feel a little tension or that you're holding on to something, just allow that to loosen up. Just let it go. Take this time for yourself. And just keep scanning down your shoulders, down your chest. And just take a deep breath into your chest as you let go and see if you can feel more expansive. Just release. And as you scan down to your solar plexus, just know that it's completely safe to let go here. Our solar plexus likes to tighten up and protect us, and it's perfectly okay to just let go here. It's perfectly safe to do so. Just take this time for yourself and your healing. And just scan down to your hips and make sure they're nice and fluid and loose. And down your legs. And just let go of anything you're holding on to in your legs. And just let it all flow into the floor. Just in a gray mist. Anything that's not serving you, just allow it to flow into the floor. And that will be transmuted into neutral energy. Now I want you to think of a time where you decided you wanted to do something and you thought it was an amazing idea for about 5 seconds, and then your ego mind or your subconscious mind kicked in and said, oh, you can't do that, you're not whatever X, whatever that statement is for you. And now I want you to just take a scan of your whole body. Just see your whole body as if you're looking from the outside. And just see if you can see or feel where that energy comes from. Sometimes it's in our solar plexus, sometimes in the lower abdomen. For some people, it might be in their back. Just get completely still. Think of that voice that stops you or says something to thwart you. And just energetically feel where it might be in your body. And see if you can actually see a color. Because a lot of times if you can see or sense where it is in your body, you may be able to sense a color. And so we're going to flush this area with lots of beautiful white light. So we're going to open up our crown chakra and just allow this brilliant white light to flow in through the top of our head. Just flow into our body and just allow it to flood our whole body. Just visualize this beautiful bright white light coming in and just filling up every cell in our body. And as you relax into that, just allow it to flood in. And just allow it to flow out of your feet. Just allow it to flush your whole body. And whatever's not serving you, whatever's wanting to release, just allow that to flow out your feet, into the floor. Now focus on that area that you identified and allow this light to focus in on there, in that space. And I want you to breathe into that area, bring your breath into that area and bring this brilliant light into this area. And if this light wants to churn or spin or move to try and break up this energy, that's perfectly okay. This energy's been there for a long time. And a lot of times when it wants to come up, we push it back down. We don't want to recognize it. But now we want to give it that attention without judgment. Just acknowledge that this energy is there without any judgment, because usually when it comes up, we want to squash this energy. We want to push it back down. And if we push it back down, it can't move, it can't release. So now let's give it that attention it really wants, because this energy wants to flow. All energy wants to move. So just give it that fuel to allow it to move, and you may even feel emotional here. And that's perfectly okay. That's just part of the release of this energy. Just allow yourself to breathe into it. And all this energy, all this part of ourselves wanted was to be acknowledged and to allow it to flow. Because most likely it happened as we were children. We don't have the cognitive processing ability to really think things through. Usually a situation would happen where we had an unexpected response. Someone told us we did something wrong, or we got yelled at, and we internalize this as, I'm not wanted, I'm not good enough. And our body holds on to that until we can actually release it. And now we have the cognitive functioning to understand what happened. And we have the tools to allow this energy to flow. And it's perfectly okay to recognize it, thank this energy. It's protected you, but it no longer serves you. You can allow it to flow. Just bring some more intense white light into that area and bring your breath into that area. And just release. Just let go. You've held on to it for long enough. It served its purpose. Now you can allow it to flow. Now sit up straight in your chair with your spine straight. And we're going to breathe in. And as we breathe in, we're going to imagine we're bringing this energy in from the cosmos, in through our crown, into our heart. And as we exhale, we're going to allow that, we're going to visualize the energy flowing down our torso, down through our legs, down into the center of the earth. And as we inhale, we're going to bring that energy back up from the center of the earth, up into our hearts. And then we're going to exhale out our crown into the cosmos. And we're going to do about 5 or 6 breaths this way. So let's begin. Inhale from the cosmos. Imagine the energy coming into your crown, into your heart. And on the exhale, down your torso, down your legs, down into the center of the earth. And on the inhale, bring all that energy up from Mother Earth, bring it up into our hearts. And exhale it out the top of our crown, out into the cosmos. And just continue with a few more breaths like this, with this visualization. And you may start to feel a tingling in your body, tingling sensation. You may start to feel the energy move, maybe in the back of your spine. You may feel like waves of energy or just tingling sensations, and you may feel nothing at all, and that's perfectly okay. Okay, and we'll end by taking a few deep breaths into our heart. You can put your hands on your heart, so both hands, and just breathe deep into your heart. Just exhale. And just acknowledge your heart. It works so hard, it pumps all the blood through the river of life in your body. What an amazing organ. We're so lucky to have one of these just in the middle of our body, just pumping away. What a gift. What a gift. And just bring the focus back to your breath and the sensations of your breath on your nostrils or on your lips. And just become aware of where you are, your surroundings. And you can put your hands back on your lap, palms facing up. Let's just take a collective deep breath. And we'll let out whatever sound wants to come out on the exhale. So on 3, 1, 2, 3, inhale deep. Just let your whole body just exhale there. Just let all that breath in your body exhale and just bring whatever sound wants to come out. We're going to do that again on 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, I'll invite you to open your eyes. And I'm asked, I've unmuted you guys, or I've asked to, and you guys can unmute yourself if you like. I hope that was refreshing for you. And just wanted to thank you guys for joining me today. And yeah, I'd love to see you next week. If you want to share what happened for you, that, I'd welcome that
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. Thank you so much for this. It was nice. I actually felt my energy here.
Okay.
It was very like the moment you said locate that part, and I felt it here. I,
Okay.
I I kind of searched the entire body, but this was the place it was, pointing again.
Okay.
And I also imagined like filling that region with that external light,
Yes.
a different light, and creating layers of, good
Yeah.
thoughts and self motivation. So it was
Thank you.
nice.
Yeah. Thank you. That's awesome. I see Greg's written in the comments.
Share that.
Yeah. Thank you, Greg. It was great until until you were talking about the heart and said, "What a wonderful organ."
Yep.
What happened for you there? Do you want to share? You don't have to. It's perfectly okay not to share. So
Let's just say I'm 49 going on 15.
okay. No problem. Oh, and it's great to, and that also brings up, just noticing what happens for us when we do hear things like that, or what we relate things to, and it also, for some people, getting, recognizing like the heart or energy, and for them, they feel they can't go there, so they'll dismiss it. And it's just interesting to notice what's happening, and it's not, whatever happens is not, there's no judgment on it. It's not a good or bad. It's just noticing, like, okay, well, why did I think of X when when this happened? And it's just a noticing, and it's perfectly okay, because we're all at whatever stage we are at, in as far as feeling our energy and knowing our bodies, and connecting with our bodies. And this, what I'm really trying to get across here, is really connecting with our bodies, and seeing it as this beautiful instrument where we go out and do our work and do what we're called here to do. And so and wherever we are on that, there's Jesus level, and then there's Beavis and Butthead, or the person who's completely disconnected, and doesn't know how they feel. So and there's that whole range, and it's all beautiful, because we're all on there somewhere. And that's what I'm trying to help people do, is connect with that their body, and that the energy, and heal, process, however you want to call it. So yeah, I think that's all I want to say for this week. Next week I'm on holiday, and if I can pull it off, I will, and if not, then I'll put a recording in the in the email. All right, guys, thanks for being here. We'll talk to
Thank
you
you,
all
Rick.
later.
You.
Thanks.
Bye.
Namaste.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.